the larger issue of quota to Muslims or the quota based on religion has come. The Muslim gets quota under the backward category. Let me straight away go to Advocate Mahima Singh and then I'll take a response from Dr. Kaushal Mishra. Why has suddenly entire session getting bogged down on Constitution and Ambedkar? Dr. Mahima.
Jai Hind. Why should it not, Kartikeya? The question is that you see the Home Minister of the country, a leading figure of the ruling party, can go on and tarnish Baba Sahib's name in the parliament, on the floor of the parliament, literally offending every Dalit, every backward class, every woman of this country, the people whose rights Baba Sahib stood up for. And should we remain quiet? Because if you look at the tone and tenor of the Home Minister's remark there, for 11 seconds, he goes on and he says, "Ye to fashion ban gaya hai, Ambedkar, Ambedkar." I mean, I don't want to repeat it because it is so disgraceful. It disdains us to, even hear it for a fraction of a second, let alone 11 seconds. Because when we hear the Home Minister on the floor of the Parliament, we don't hear just the Home Minister. We hear Dange and Savarkar, whom Baba Sahab had himself authored to say that they plotted to defeat him from the Mumbai North in his first Lok Sabha election. We also hear Golwalkar and Hedgewar, who stood up for the Hindu Raj, that Baba Sahab said, "Kuch bhi ho jaye, Hindu Raj kisi कीमत par nahi aana chahiye." We also hear every worker of the RSS, of the Ram Rajya Parishad, of the Jan Sangh then, and which has now become the BJP, that burnt the copies of the constitution in the Ramlila Maidan when Hindu Code Bill was brought, that burnt the effigies of Baba Sahab Ambedkar and Pandit Nehru at that point in time in 1949, because Hindu Code Bill was being brought. And which Hindu Code Bill? That was to guarantee property rights to the women, that was to guarantee divorce rights to the women, that was to guarantee remarriage to women. You see, so this is what we are opposing, because that very mentality can be seen thriving from the floor of the parliament today when Mukul Vasnikji makes his maiden speech and he brings RSS into the context. The whole of the BJP creates a ruckus in the parliament. That was yesterday, day before yesterday. And yesterday when he goes on saying Ambedkar, Ambedkar for 11 seconds and in such an unbecoming manner that doesn't behove the ruling party, let alone the Home Minister of this country, then why should there be a question on our protesting that tone and tenor,
Okay.
which is offensive to every single Indian?
Okay, a lot of people would say that it's out of context, but then yes, a lot of political parties take things out of context from each other leader's speech. To you, Dr. Mishra, your opening response on the larger controversy of Ambedkar and Constitution, do you feel that that the Congress has been able to pin Bharatiya Janata Party around the debate on Constitution and Ambedkar, despite the fact that it did not yield dividends in Haryana and Maharashtra, but at least it's happening in the parliament?
Kartike, very good evening. Your starting promo has already exposed the real face of Congress, in which you have clearly shown the complete statement of Home Minister Ji. So we already exposed what the Congress is saying, what politics they are trying to do. If I am coming to the Congress, Congress is always anti-Ambedkar, pseudo-Ambedkarite, never supported the B.R. Ambedkar, and starting from pre-independence. I am telling you some fact, Kartike. Before the formation of Constituent Assembly, there was 4 districts from which Ambedkar Sahab got elected, and those 4 districts was transferred to the Pakistan. And so that the Ambedkar's winning seat is not falling in the Indian constitution, Indian territory, and he become the elected member of Pakistan side. Because the division of Pakistan, those 4 villages was transferred to the Pakistan side. And Ambedkar was unable to be the part of Constituent Assembly of India. This is a fact. Please go and read. Then what happened? The Ambedkar said that if the new constitution will come and I am not the party, then I will oppose the constitution and I will go to the public on this issue. Then what happened? Then The same time, one of the Bombay member of Congress has resigned due to some reason, and that seat was provided to Ambedkar ji. After that, Ambedkar ji became the part of the Constituent Assembly. This is the reality. Everybody can go and check how the fraud constitution, how the fraud Congress used to do.